And that's how I figured out the Spanish Inquisition was still a thing.
I mean, that doesn't surprise me knowing the Catholic Church.
Yep. Just be careful about who you run into on the streets sometimes. You never know.
Well, I'm not in Spain, so...
Well, I mean, no one expects the Spanish Inquisition out of Spain.
Yeah, that's because outside of Spain it would have been a different Inquisition. Like, for instance, whenever it was an Inquisition in Mexico, it wasn't the Spanish Inquisition, it was the Mexican Inquisition. Therefore, in America, it'd be like the U.S. Inquisition or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm Llytic.
I was about to say I was Tom. I'm almost Tom.
And this is What Are We Reading? We are continuing with Midnight Sun. We are on page 108. You know, the middle of that one scene where Edward was just watching Bella sleep.
Oh yeah, that creepy part.
Yes. Hurting her was not bearable. Did that mean my only choice was to leave? Was to try and leave again?
Yes. Please do,
Obviously.
and never come back.
No one wants you here, Edward.
The others could not argue with me now. My absence would not put anyone in danger. There'd be no suspicion, nothing to link anyone's thoughts back to the accident, except for the fact you snuck into this girl's,
Home?
Yeah.
House?
Yeah. Your family would be, like, on blast, because they'd be like, where the hell's that guy that lived with y'all?
God, no one witnesses this.
Edward's stupid.
Yes.
For sure no one's going to witness it, though, because he's going to move at the speed of sound.
Just all the windows in the Swan house shatter as he breaks the sound barrier.
Just everything's gone.
Just hear this massive boom come from her room.
Yeah.
The force of it killing her.
Knowing Edward, he'd think that was a viable option, though.
Accidentally killing someone by breaking the sound barrier?
Yeah. He thinks going at the speed of sound is fine.
I wavered as I had this
God
damn it.
What?
I wavered as I had this...
I was just trying to apologize for my bad joke.
I wavered as I had this afternoon, and nothing seemed possible.
Nothing's impossible for a possible. I could not hope to rival the human boys. If specific boys appealed to her or not, I was a monster. How could she see me as anything else? If she knew the truth about me, it would frighten and repulse her. Like the intended victim in a horror movie, she would run away shrieking in terror. Probably because you're a creep who snuck into her house.
I think it has less to do with the fact that you're a vampire and more to do with the fact that you're a fucking asshole.
And a pervert who sneaks into people's houses unannounced.
Yeah, even Zane doesn't do that.
Of course not. I respect people.
You were gonna say, of course not, I don't go outside.
Well, that's the other part.
Seriously, even if they are attracted, even if she is in no way attracted to it, there's no way I could rival what they bring to the table.
They have warm, humany flesh that she can cuddle up against. I have cold, boring flesh.
Despite the fact that she obviously doesn't want to.
Yeah.
Because, it's not like her intentions are a factor in any of this.
Of course, it's all about what he wants and he thinks, because he's the best.
The only one who matters is Edward.
Only Edward. Just Edward.
Edward loves Edward.
Only Edward is the option you can date in Doki Doki Literature High School.
That's it, I'm throwing this computer outside. This is the worst possible option. Fuck, there are jokes I want to make, but they're spoilers.
Oh yeah, I still need to play Doki Doki Lady Club.
Yes, of course. If anyone out there is too lazy to play it, there's a Let's Play of it on my channel.
Yeah, just watch more videos on this channel. Never leave. We love you.
Zane does. I don't know any of you.
Okay.
I remembered her first day in biology and knew that this was exactly the right reaction for her to have. God damn. Shut the fuck up.
It was foolishness to imagine that if I had been the one to ask her to the silly dance, she would have canceled her hastily made plans and agreed to go with me. No,
You don't say! Why would she cancel her plans to see her family just for you? The weirdo in biology who stares at her.
And now the weirdo in her house. I never got this scene. Like, no, I would be screaming. I'd be throwing shit at him.
Okay, knowing me, it would be just silently walks out of room, hoping that they don't notice that I'm up.
Knowing Tom, he would have said shoot them.
just a whole... Well, like, if I can escape, that's the better option, no matter what.
I think if you just stood up and walked out of the room, they'd be thrown off.
Just don't say anything.
Yeah, because they like see you and they'd be like, shh, don't say anything. Where are you going?
Yeah, just like gets up, doesn't say a word, acts like they're not even there, leaves room.
Close the door behind you and then immediately run.
Oh god, no, just continue like moving at just a normal walking pace until like outside.
Go over to your neighbor's house and start banging on the door loudly.
Again, probably a whole thing of just completely calm and quiet, just press doorknob, wait.
Or you mean the doorbell? Ding dong.
Doorbell, not door.
Just ding dong. Ding dong, ding dong.
Like no panic whatsoever. This is a normal reaction.
You just like open the door. Hi, there's some stranger in my house. May I come in?
Like, I think the person breaking in would be more thrown off than anything. Just, wait, what? What?
Yeah.
What's going on?
I was just here to steal things, but I mean, he's out of the house. I guess I can do that without trouble now?
Just like, okay, this is too weird for me. I'm out.
Yeah.
Just leaves.
Mark it as a house not to come back to.
Fucking weirdo in there.
Alright, is it my line or?
No, it's my line. I was not the one she was destined to say yes to. It was someone else, someone human and warm. And I could not even let myself. Someday, when that yes was said, hunt him down and kill him. Because she deserved him, whoever he was. Oh god, this is the most, like, over-the-top self-pity bullshit, and it's pissing me off.
Mm-hmm.
Like, buck the fuck up, grow a fucking spine,
and
fuck off.
For real.
She deserved happiness and love with whoever she chose.
Yeah, she does. Everyone deserves that.
Yeah, okay, now fuck off.
Glad you worked through that. Now leave. I owed it to her to do the thing, to do the right thing. Now I could no longer pretend that I was the only in danger of loving this girl.
I owed it to her to do the thing now. The leaving thing.
You need to do it, Edward, quickly before she wakes up.
After all, it really didn't matter if I left, because Bella would never see me the way I wished she would. Never see me as someone worthy of love. Well, you know, if you put forward an actual effort.
Never.
It's like those people who are, like, those people who complain about the friend zone because they expect mere, like, fucking proximity to cause feelings to happen.
I mean, that's actually a thing that happens, though.
Yes, but it doesn't mean that those feelings
It's
are
not
going
going
to
to
be
confirm it. Yeah,
mutual.
yeah. Well, not even that. It's just it could just be proximity feelings that you don't. It's just you prefer people you know. So by proximity, you like people you see a lot.
Sometimes there are a good amount of people that are like, nah, just ran into this random person, asked them out, and that's how it all started.
I don't mean in just a loving way. I just mean in general. The longer you spend around
Oh,
someone,
yeah.
the more you like them. I don't even mean in a loving way. It's just
Yeah,
that's
it's like,
probably the logic they're going with.
yeah, yeah. Like, it is a whole thing, is like, just because you have feelings for someone doesn't mean they ever will, but at the same time, if you never actually say anything, it's only your fault.
Here's what you do if you're in a friend zone. Date her friends.
Here's what you do if you're in the friend zone. Learn that the friend zone doesn't actually exist, fuck ass.
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna go that far because, I mean, if you're trying to date someone and they only want to be your friend, I'd say that's the friend zone, but like, that doesn't
Yeah,
mean anything that like they deserve. It just means move on. You're in the friend
yeah,
zone, they
like
don't
that's
like you, find somebody else.
the whole thing with the friend zone is that it's almost always used as an excuse to try and like torment someone into dating. Like
Yeah.
that's the whole thing. Like the idea of like, oh, one person feels unrequited affection towards another and the other person just feels platonic affection. Yeah, sure, that happens. That kind of sucks. But there's a
Yeah.
difference between
Move
that
on.
and lusting after someone, calling it love, and getting upset when they won't suck your dick. That's what
Yeah.
I'm talking about when I say the friend zone isn't a thing, because that's not friendship on any degree.
Nah. That's friends with. You're
One
trying to get
person's
friends with
friend,
benefit.
one person's a friend, the other person's a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
And
But
anyone
that's when
out
you.
there who feels the need to complain about the friend zone, you clearly don't know which person is which.
Wait, we broke the 3-second rule again. Shit.
I was speaking. Did I
What?
cut out?
I think so. After you said your thing, there was just silence for me for like 3 seconds.
Because they clearly don't know which person is which.
Yeah, and then we went silent.
That wasn't 3 seconds.
That was about to be three. I'm sorry, I'm
You spoke
impatient.
up
God damn.
right when that ended.
No, you. There was a
Yes.
silent. No.
Yes.
Either somebody's fucking with time, or there was like something going on there.
I'm flashing back to this one post, like someone on Twitter said, like, a girl's idea of being friends is, let me tell you about all my problems and feelings while I go fuck someone else.
What?
Like, my favorite response to this has to be, yeah, tell me about it. I hate it when my homies come over, play video games with me, and then we don't bang.
Well, I mean, if we're going back into this, psychologically speaking, girls bond over the fact that girls bond over conversations, guys bond over actions. Like
And even
events.
then, it's not necessarily like an ingrained thing. It's more of a
Oh
thing
my
of how
gosh, why
people
do you
are
have to say
raised.
that every time I do this? That's a point people should already know that there's
Yes, but they
exceptions
don't
to the
tend
rule.
to. They
Oh
don't
my
tend
gosh.
to.
This is just studies I'm learning in
Yeah,
college. I'm not even
yeah.
trying to be like everyone's like this. I'm just saying this
Oh
is
yeah,
the
I
general common
know.
thing. This is why this is your channel and not mine, because I piss off so many people from not saying stuff like that. Like, well, of course, there's always an exception. Like making sure not to say that. Somebody be raging in the comments about that, and I just be like, I'm sorry, you're too stupid to know that not everyone's the same. Just
I mean,
God.
you're talking to someone who's been called an SJW in comments before.
I can
I'm
see it.
pretty sure on YouTube more people will get upset at me for saying, hey, by the way, most psychological differences between gender are taught.
Well, yes, I will agree with that. There's a lot of teaching stuff that goes into it too, but it's nature and nurture. It's not nature
Yeah.
or nurture.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's I just think it's funny that yeah, that's how girls bond with their friends.
Yes, therefore,
Conversations.
that's kind of the whole thing, is like, just because you talked about your feelings with each other doesn't mean that it's anything more than friendship.
Yeah, I mean, she'll be happy. She'll be technically more bonded with you if you want to go from a psychological standpoint, but just
But
because
only platonically.
yeah, that doesn't mean she's gonna want to bang you.
Yeah,
if
exactly.
if anything, she's gonna be like, this is somebody I can go to when I have a problem.
This is somebody I trust.
Yeah.
And you're trying to betray that trust by trying to stick your dick in her.
Like I said, if she puts you in the friend zone, fuck her friends.
Well,
That way you can spend time with her. What?
You're gonna have to try and seduce her friends.
Yeah, I've been in the friend zone, but there's an entire other group of friends I can go through.
That's also another thing. Like, people complain about having female friends being a terrible thing because, oh, they won't bang you, won't bang me. Which, okay, whatever. But
What?
if you have female friends, you're more likely to get a date because you'll end up having a larger circle of friends that includes women, some of which might actually be into you.
I don't even talk to girls.
You don't talk to a lot of people.
Yeah, I don't talk to guys either. That's why I'm talking to a quote-unquote space alien.
You see, that's why neither men nor women will date you, because you don't talk to any of them.
I don't go outside. I'm not expecting anyone to date me, though. That's the thing.
Yeah, like, that's the whole thing, is like, one, if you have female friends, you're less likely to be seen as like some creepy weirdo by women.
Well, I mean, yeah, I guess.
As well as the fact that you'll have more of a chance of like running into a woman that would be interested in dating you. Now, of course, remember, don't go around making female friends with the express intent of, oh, I'm going to get it to where I can get in get in someone's pants. Like, no, just make friends for the sake of making friends. If it leads to something, cool. If it doesn't, cool. You have friends.
I think one of the only females I talk to on a constant basis is my friend's girlfriend.
Yes.
And when they first heard of me, they were afraid to talk to me. Solely based off the fact that they were worried that due to my more asshole-ish nature when dealing with some of my friends, that I'd get into an argument with them all the time.
Oh,
but
dear.
immediately when they joined, I expressed a level of respect for them that I wouldn't show my friends, simply because it's my friend's, like, girlfriend. Like, I say really suggestive things toward my friends or really mean things to them.
Yeah.
And to do that, to say I want to, like, I'll openly admit I'll say I want to fuck my friend in the ass just to piss him off or whatever.
Yeah.
But to say that to my friend's girlfriend would be a big no-no.
Like, well, part of it is the fact that you don't know her as well.
That too, so I'm not going to say that kind of thing to her.
Because that's the whole kind of thing, is just like platonic ribbing like that. Like, yeah, that'll happen, but when it's like an ancillary friend or like a secondary friend or whatever, it's a lot less likely to go that far.
I know, but like, they were worried to talk to me because they thought I was going to do stuff like that, but like the second they joined, I was really respectful to them, because I call my friends Babe too.
Oh yeah.
But I didn't want to call her that because that'd be weird. So
Yeah.
I call her Bubba. Yeah. So, yeah, like, I've been showing a level of respect to them that they were not really, I suppose, expecting. Especially because some of my other friends apparently have done things to piss her off more than I have.
I'm still just flashing back to that one D&D campaign of Jess's character. I think that's Jess.
Oh, you mean Monster of the Week, not D&D.
No. Okay, Jess is Monster of the Week. Who's the... shit. I can't remember their names. I only remember them by character names. But, like...
The girl who plays the snake?
Yeah, the one who plays the Yonti Fullblood.
Yeah.
Just the whole thing of, like, I start flirting with his character. Well, I flirt back because I'm a literal prostitute.
But you didn't actually flirt anything out because her boyfriend, she has one, and he was there.
Her fiance's there. But it just made me laugh when Tom goes, so do you guys actually want to roleplay that? I'm like, dude, what the fuck?
And it was just like, no.
Like, one, I barely know this person. Two,
their fiance is right here.
Yes.
That's when you pull out the really generic flirting stuff, like, hey babe, come here often.
I think a friend of mine ended up like having a joke about one of his characters using the pickup line, "If you were a booger, I'd pick you first." That was a successful role with that one.
Hey baby, are you a comedian snake? Because you're hysterical.
Wait, was that one racially insensitive?
I don't know. Ruru seems really racially insensitive, though. Let's be real. She's about to
Continue.
call these dragon people lizards and get like slapped.
Or like that one, like the ogre lady called her a troll.
Did I?
I can't remember what you called her. It's like that's not what she is.
Oh my god, Ruru just doesn't give a shit about anything.
Not in a fun way.
Yeah, not in a fun way. She's a dick.
Like just have like the absolute hedonist is weirdly enough one of the more sensible members of the party.
Yeah, he didn't break into somebody's room without knocking first.
Like when the prostitute is the most normal person there.
I mean, don't doubt the snake. She's pretty normal. Besides the fact that she built a thing under the wagon to sleep.
Yeah, besides the fact that she hung a hammock under a wagon.
I'm just waiting for us to like hit a rock and it like bumps her in the head.
Oh, God. I also just love that one moment. It was like, you know what? I begin to wonder where Sitlolly is. All right, you're gonna need to succeed on a stealth check. Hey, Ruru!
I'm surprised I actually got it right.
Just the idea of that immediate situation of, what would I actually do? Oh, I know. I'd talk to someone.
It just happens to be this most stealthiest. Technically the second, because she's more stealthy than me.
Oh, yeah. It's like, honestly, it would be hilarious. Just, congratulations, your character has slept with everyone on the caravan.
Not me yet.
There's a lot of people.
We only kick each other.
Yeah, and it's already been kind of established that your friend's character, Lubius, is straight. Like, goddamn it.
Rip.
Now how am I supposed to even this out?
You can't, sadly.
I'll just find more men to fuck.
Shoot for a record high of how many people can you bang in a row without being biased, but it's still the same gender.
Honestly, I'm just laughing at the idea of like suddenly more and more people just get invited into the same bed on the same night.
Mm-hmm. Eventually that bed's
Somehow
gonna have to make a strength check.
You've managed to get the entire tavern into your bedroom.
If the entire tavern was in that bedroom, Ruru would be downstairs stealing everything.
You can no longer carry your money, your bag of money.
Oh yeah, we both have low strength, don't we?
Yes. Yes, he does. Anyway.
Yeah, I said my line of never, so it's your line.
Okay. Could a frozen dead heart break? It felt like mine would.
Edward, Bella said.
I froze, staring at her unopened eyes.
Had she woken, caught me here? She looked asleep, yet her voice had been so clear.
She sighed a quiet sigh, then moved restlessly again, rolling to her side, still fast asleep and dreaming.
Edward, she mumbled softly.
Now I'm flashing. I'm honestly just thinking of all sorts of things with like jerk-ass male characters that are a lot more entertaining and charismatic than this. Because now I'm just thinking about Lucifer.
You think about him a lot.
Yes. Like just a scene in the show is like the female.
Well, if you like him so much, why don't you marry him?
God damn it. But just this one moment where like she's sleeping and she just suddenly imagined like an encounter between like a whole thing of like going up to like Lucifer's penthouse and banging him, and just like in the dream all of a sudden he had horns on his forehead and she grabbed a hold of them. Like she wakes up and just sees like the demon lady like sitting there in in a chair in her bedroom, just all of a sudden goes, I came in here to say something to you, but then I saw that you were dreaming, and I gotta say, I am very entertained. What exactly was that thing you were doing with your arms earlier?
Oh gosh.
Oh god. Let's see. Yeah, she was dreaming of me.
I already hate this even more. Like, it's like double the hatred just from reading that one line alone. Could a dead frozen heart? Yeah.
Oh god.
Could a dead frozen heart beat again? I felt like mine was about to.
Stay. She sighed. Don't go. Please. Don't go.
She was dreaming of me, and it wasn't even a nightmare.
Oh, fuck off!
She wanted me to stay with her there in her dream.
So
As I sat, as I stood there, gasping in awe of the fact that somebody was dreaming about me, wanting me to stay, I heard the door bust open behind me. Mustache Dad breaking through the shotgun as he shot me in the head.
Unfortunately, it didn't kill me. It just took off half my face.
Everyone thought I was dead, though, as Bella shut up. Great job, Dad, it worked. He didn't do anything to me, though, don't worry.
God, just the self-pity. Like, ah!
Yeah, I really hate this. Like,
Ah!
was she dreaming about him in the actual thing, too?
I think she did, yeah.
Ew.
Of course, I'm pretty sure it never got anywhere sexual because Mormon writer.
Mm-hmm.
Mormons, we can't masturbate. So instead, we have to do other things. I struggled to find words to name the feelings that flooded through me, but I had no words strong enough to hold them. For a moment, I drowned in them. Good.
I died.
Good.
When I surfaced, I was not the same man I had been.
Are you any more likable, or are you still an unlikable jackass? I have a feeling I know which one it is because I'm familiar with original books.
Mm-hmm.
My life was an unending, unchanging midnight. Oh, dear God. Oh, dear God. It must by necessity always be midnight for me. So how is it possible that the sun was rising now, in the middle of my midnight?
Because you're only a sparkle vampire.
Oh my God. Ah! That is the worst allusion to a title I've ever heard since I'm 50 Shades of Fucked Up, Anastasia. Jesus Christ!
Wait, that was a... Wait, that was a reference to the movie... the book's title?
What was just said in this, or the 50 Shades comment?
The Midnight Sun thing.
Yes. So how is it possible that the sun was rising now in the middle of my midnight?
Hold on, I need to look up the names of the Twilight book series.
Let's see, it's Twilight, shit, all I can remember is Breaking Dawn.
Twilight, Life and Death? What?
What?
Twilight Reimagined? It's literally 1.75? Wait, no, it's Twilight, New Moon, Eclipse,
Yeah.
Breaking Dawn.
Yeah,
Is there only 4, or how many are there?
I believe there's 4. There were 5 movies, I think?
If by this logic, the first book is named... what is... Midnight Sun.
First book is Twilight.
No, the first book in this one's Midnight Sun.
No, this is, the first book Oh, are we talking about, like, redoing this from that perspective?
So, like, Twilight and Midnight Sun are like, similar.
At the same time.
Yes.
They're the same book from different perspectives.
So what would the name for New Moon be? Full Moon?
High Noon!
High Noon?
It's High Noon.
It'd be something about, like, a moon thing, though, right?
Maybe. I don't know. Jesus
And then we have
Christ.
Eclipse.
I'm just too busy being angry about that fucking title reference.
I know, which is why I want to figure this out.
That was like so goddamn clunky. Ah.
I know, and then we have Eclipse. What would Eclipse be?
Oh God.
Lunar eclipse? It'd be red. It'd be like. I mean, it'd be blood moon. I bet.
Blood moon.
And then we have breaking dawn, sunset. There, I figured out her naming conventions for the rest of the books.
Ah. Oh God, I'm irrationally upset about this.
At the time that I had become a vampire, trading my soul and my mortality for immortality in the searching pain of transformation, I had truly been frozen. My body had turned into something more like a rock than flesh, enduring and unchanging. Myself also had frozen as it was. My personality, my likes and my dislikes, my moods and my desires, all were fixed in place.
Which is really unfortunate considering the fact that he's over 100 years, he's about 100 years old. He really isn't keen on black people.
Edward's a racist, confirmed. Wait, no wonder he doesn't like the guy who's mainly going after Bella. Because one of them is black, right?
I think Mike Newton was Asian.
Damn
in
it.
the movie.
I know there was a black guy that was after her. I swear there was. Were there black people in Twilight? I really want to look up like what my search history is like. I know there's a way to like look up what Google has like tracked on you.
Yeah.
I really want to know what my list is.
Oh God, no, he's not Asian, but that is not a flattering image.
Oh.
Because this is the picture that immediately pops up when you type in Mike Newton, Twilight Mike Newton.
Sauce. Michael here.
Look at that
Mike
face.
Newton here. Okay. He looks adorable though. He looks
But
like a really friendly,
kind of.
happy yeah, he looks like a really friendly, happy person.
Not like the jealous ass we've been hearing the thoughts of.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, I was thinking Eric. Whoops. Because that guy's played by Justin John. Okay, see, full cast. Okay, I just saw a picture for the guy who played Mike Newton currently, and that man has a mustache and beard.
Nice.
That man has grown up.
He's a nice
Kind
young
of.
boy now. Kind of.
Apparently, with the small picture, it seemed a lot more prominent. He's still baby-faced, but he has stubble, so it's weird.
Nice.
I'm uncomfortable.
It's okay to be uncomfortable. Just talk about
Shit. What were the other names of the people that asked her out?
it.
Fuck.
I don't know. I think I was gonna remember something like that. Fuck that.
Maybe. I don't know.
Nah, I don't want to remember this story. I'm gonna like the second we finish this, I'm gonna forget what we were talking about. That's how much I'm not gonna remember this. Okay.
Oh, I think one of them was Tyler. Yeah, there was Tyler.
Tyler Perry.
He doesn't have a picture.
Oof. Yeah,
He
I'm
was
pretty sure
in
the guy who was in the crash room with her was like the black guy, right? Like the guy who almost ran her over or something.
Maybe Gregory Tyree Boyce.
Boy.
Or Boise. Yeah, Gregory. Yeah. So I think that was the black guy.
Yeah.
And I think that was only in the movie. I don't think it ever mentioned what race any of these people were in the book.
Leaving it up for interpretation. Nice.
I mean, granted, like, the book kind of implies that if a black person gets turned into a vampire, somehow all the melanin in their skin gets burned away.
I mean, didn't they just look like they're albinos? That's just turning them into albinos. So, and
Well, the
black.
unfortunate implication about this is the whole thing about vampires is that they're supposed to look like more beautiful versions of humans.
Yeah. Maybe
So
she
the
just has a thing for
implication here,
albinos.
the implication here is that apparently Stephenie Meyer thinks that just like the way you make black people better looking is by making them white.
No, that looks terrifying.
This is like, okay, bad
I
enough
thought
that you portray Native Americans as all a bunch of people running around with their shirts off and turning into wolves.
I mean, if I was a wolf, if I could turn into a wolf, I would run around without a shirt. Think about how annoying that'd be to take off every time you transform. Imagine transforming with it on.
It would destroy it.
Exactly. So why waste all those nice shirts?
Oh, God. Anyway, it was the same for the rest of them. We were all frozen, living stone. Except for the fact that one group of vampires just decided, hey, you know what's more fun than fucking vampires? Fucking humans. Let's do that instead.
They're pretty warm, am I right?
So that implies that there was some form of character growth, despite them
Edward
being
useless
vampires.
character. I really just want to write a book from a perspective of someone as jaded as Edward, but really just show just how wrong they are throughout the entire book.
Oh god, so like an edgelord version of Lolita.
What?
Lolita's that one book about like the dude who falls in love with this like
Loli?
13-year-old girl. And it's written from his perspective, and if you just read it at face value, like, everyone loves him and all this sort of shit. But if you actually pay attention to stuff that goes on, people fucking hate this guy. And he just has a habit of, it's one of those things where, like, the author intentionally wrote a character that was supposed to be, like, an unlikable person and stuff like that. But in writing it from his perspective, also added in this whole unreliable narrator aspect of it intentionally, so that, unless you were actually paying attention to the book, you'd end up with, like, the wrong takeaway.
That's actually awesome.
And so you can always tell whether, like, if when it gets discussed, whether or not the person discussing it actually has any goddamn clue about what the book is about.
Ah.
Because if they say the main character is a good person and shit like that, then obviously they weren't reading between the lines.
Yeah.
They were just taking what the main character said at face value.
I could just imagine a teacher throwing this in class just to fuck with their students.
I'm pretty sure that most teachers wouldn't get in too high standing for having students read a book about pedophilia.
Then just do it in college.
Anyway, your line.
Nailed it. Is it really
Yes.
though? I
Yes.
lost my place when change came for us, right?
Yes.
When change came for us, it was a rare and permanent thing. I had seen it happen with Carlisle, and then a decade later with Rosalie. Love had changed them in an eternal way, a way that never faded.
Oh, fuck off.
More than 80 years had passed since Carlisle had found Esme, and yet he still looked at her with the incredulous eyes of first love. That's bad. It would always be that way for them. I don't want to be in the honeymoon stage forever. That would suck.
Ugh. You just always have this perfected image of someone in your mind. Eh. Fuck that. Give me flaws. Punch me through fucking moon.
I want this to be 80 years of I'm already fed up with this bullshit, but I love them still, like old people that can still move around a lot.
Oh yeah, tell me about it. Like I said, punch me through a fucking moon. Then I'll know you're the one.
Sorry, I don't know how to respond to that.
Of course, that's more spades-wise than anything.
Yeah, I was about to say, that sounds a bit aggressive, buddy.
Don't worry, I probably did something to deserve it.
Oh, knowing you? Yeah, fuck you.
Just like you earned whatever I do in kind.
Nah, man, I'm best girl.
More than likely also throwing you through a moon. Anyway.
Wait, no, you throw me into the moon, and then like 5 seconds later, you end up next to me. Just like, oh hey, what did you do? Is it my line though?
I mean, I was talking about Karaya, but, let's see. All frozen. No, it's my line now.
Oh, shit.
It would always be that way for me, too. I would always love this fragile human girl for the rest of my limitless existence. I'm about to throw you through a moon platonically.
I just never really got like the whole immortal person falling in love with somebody who's not, because like it makes sense and it would happen, but like, would you consider yourself a phase? Not a full thing. I know that has very negative connotations, but I mean, think of it like a dynasty. And each person you have, like, for that short amount of time, there's just significant things that they do, but in the end, you just have to accept the fact that they're gonna die and you're gonna live longer.
Yeah, that makes it bittersweet. Again, there's a reason I only get into committed relationships with other people who have gone God tier.
Well, I'm out of luck then.
Yes.
Yeah, God tier means God tier implies I have to go outside, so I'm not getting God tier. Hell, I'm probably at a lower level than when, John Egbert started in fucking Homestuck. I probably can't even access God tier. That's how far behind I am.
I mean, his family naturally has the ability to lift safes.
Yeah, and
that's
do you know who
their
can't
base
lift
power
safes?
level.
Yeah. Do you know who can't do that? Me.
You.
Exactly.
Like, he's expected to be able to lift a 300-pound safe easily by the time he becomes an adult.
No wonder John Egbert's dad could punch through fucking walls.
Oh, yeah. Or, like, just rip off fortified safe, like, bank vault doors and use them as weapons.
Mm-hmm. Or carry around a car in his wallet. Because, that was still a thing. Remember that?
Oh, yeah. Reminds me, did you get to the epilogues yet?
Nah.
Okay.
Shit. Whoops.
See, I believe it's your line.
Okay, yeah, probably. I gazed at her unconscious face, feeling this love for her settle into every portion of my stone body.
I'm sorry, but unless you're implying that you're rock hard, I'm not interested.
You've been stoned.
She slept more peacefully now, a slight smile on her lips.
Finally, I've killed Edward.
Don't stay. Let me put this knife in you.
Come back,
Don't
Edward.
Leave.
Come back. I loved her.
Just like how she's sleeping, she's making like lazy stabbing motions.
She could barely do it through her fucking, thing.
Now, Mormon, hands over the covers.
Fucking hell. Hold on.
Damn it. What was your line?
Yeah, hold on. I seem to be stuck.
Always watching.
Always watching. Always feels like somebody's watching me.
Always feels like. Anyway.
Anywho, who are you?
Waiting on you.
Really, though? Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure. Ain't that right, decapitated head of Spider-Man?
Ah, I see. It looks like somebody gets pictures of Spider-Man. Alright, hold on now. Oh, we got some time, yeah. Alice had seen only 2 futures for Bella, and now I understood them both. I loved her, and so I would try to be stronger.
That's not the right one.
Always watching her, I began to plot. Well, I just said it, so.
Did you say you began to plot?
Yes.
Okay.
It's time for the plot.
I began to plot, because that's not creepy. Plotting is a totally normal romantic thing to do.
But the chaos.
I loved her, so I would try to be strong enough to leave her. I knew I wasn't that strong now. I would work on that one, but perhaps I was strong enough to circumvent the future in another way.
I'll change the future.
I'll go back in time and stop Ginny from murdering Harry's kids.
No, do not reference that stupid story. We have to go back to the past.
Samurai Jack.
Samurai Potter.
Ogako. A foolish samurai challenged me with a magic sword. I drove open a portal.
A foolish samurai wizard.
Foolish?
Yeah.
And cast the wizard into the future where my rule is law.
It is me, Aku. It is me, Achu.
Oh, damn it.
Eh?
I believe it's your line.
Is it though?
Alice had seen.
I had seen only two futures for Bella, and now I understood both.
No, you don't. Loving her would not keep me from killing her if I let myself make mistakes. Yeah, murdering your lover's a pretty big faux pas. Again, that's why I only date God tier.
Hey, those people can still die. You gotta be careful with them.
Yes, but unless you do it a specific way, it's not permanent.
Well, yeah, they can't die from an accident, but if you're playing a board game and they're cheating and you stab them, is it just?
No! And why would you stab them?
Because they're cheating.
Doesn't mean you stab them.
Yes, it does. Cheaters never prosper because they usually die by my hand.
They do in Monopoly.
Well, I'm never playing Monopoly with you now. Probably for the best, though, if I threaten to stab people, let's be real.
Yes! Say with Mario Kart.
Well, you can't cheat in Mario Kart, so...
Sure you can. Turn off your opponent's controller.
Oh my gosh. I think somebody unplugged my controller once, and I responded by turning off their computer.
Anyway.
Hi, how are you?
Here go.
Yet I could not feel the monster now. I could not find him anywhere in me. Perhaps love had silenced him forever.
Shut the fuck up.
If I killed her now, it would not be intentional, only a horrible accident. Yeah, sure it would.
Oops. Accidentally shoved her down the stairs.
Oops, pushed her down the stairs too.
I have to be inordinately careful. I would never, ever be able to let my guard down. I would have to control my every breath. I would have to keep an always cautious distance.
It always feels like somebody's watching me.
And I got no privacy. Oh.
Oh my gosh, if I would... Oh, I want to do that now.
Stalk someone?
No, if it was like a story setting and my character's just weird, like Deadpool kind of weird, and I was in somebody's house, I just would have been like above them in bed, like, it always feels like somebody's watching me from across the room, and I got no privacy. And then just like, as they wake up, just be like, oh hey, you're awake, hi.
Not even singing it, like they just bring in like a speaker.
Yep. Oh my gosh, so loud.
Oh my god, I just thought of a scene I could use in
What?
Monster of Every Other Week.
What?
just one of the characters waking up with someone in their room listening to that song on a speaker.
Oh my gosh, I could just picture Arlo being like, what the hell?
How you doing, you redneck son of a bitch?
Sup, redneck boy? What you doing?
You ho-dunk, po-dunk, redneck motherfucker!
Alright, is it my line?
Yes. Alright, finally. Yeah.
I finally understood the second future. I'd been baffled by that vision. What could possibly happen to result in Bella becoming a prisoner to this immortal half-life? Now devastated for the girl, I could understand how I might, in unforgivable selfishness, ask my father for that favor, ask him to take away her life and her soul so that I could keep her forever.
There's no hinting that you don't have a soul. Only you continuously saying it, fuck-ass. Shut up with the soul shit. She deserved better. Everyone deserves better than you, Edward.
Yeah. Because she's real, and by that I mean she's worth it.
Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's Maple.
Maybe it's Mabel. Maybe it's
Toriel,
applesauce.
because you're worth it.
Toriel. Nice.
I don't think she's known for her hair.
I mean, she has a lot of fur, though, that she needs to keep.
For free shampoo and body wash is one and the same.
Yep. It's an all-in-one.
God damn it.
Anyways. Is it my line? I don't know.
Yes.
She deserved better?
No.
Or
After that.
I saw one more future, one thin wire that I might be able to walk if I could keep my balance. I dabbed on her, and all of her haters.
Could I do it? Be with her and leave her human.
Could I do it? Could I dab on all of them? You just have to believe in the dream of dab. That's all you gotta do.
Just gotta believe in the heart of the cards.
Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh!
It's such the stupidest fucking thing. Like, that's one of the issues I always have with card game animes, is that they're not about actually playing card games. It's like some weird magic shit that makes no sense.
Overly convoluted plot for a simple thing.
I'm pretty sure using magic powers to win a card game is cheating.
Oh. I mean, it's only cheating if you get caught. Just don't get caught or I'll stab you.
It's like, I mean, just imagine like a card game anime that was actually about like going out trying to find like the perfect cards to your deck, figuring out all these different strategies you could use with like them synergizing together and shit. That would actually be kind of interesting.
Yeah, but like, does that sell? I don't think so.
It probably would if they actually tried it.
Got him. I think there was.
Or at least it would among people who actually play card games.
Well, that's not what they're trying to do.
They're trying to sell card games.
They're trying to sell it to the highest bidder.
Children.
Yeah, children. Do you know what kind of money children have? Zero money.
Parents' money.
Yeah, I guess so. What the heck? Hold on.
No, honestly, now I'm just reminded of the fact that one of the decks I built, I looked online, and it was like, hey, if I wanted to actually get this deck, it would cost me like $230. Wow.
That's 230 too much, dude.
It's like, god damn it, I really enjoy this online.
But it costs too much in real life, so don't.
I mean, technically speaking, if I raised the money, I could order the cards online and like actually build it in real life. It was a really funny deck, mostly because of the fact that it was something that I made massive creatures with that could one-shot people.
Nice.
That was the one where it was like, oh, Tom, you put down dinosaurs? That's cute.
I'll have a bigger dinosaur.
Here's a giant the size of a small island.
All your dinosaurs can live on me, if that's what you want, but other than that, you're kind of SOL.
Here's a Hydra that's big enough to eat a mountain.
I think you're cheating.
Like, that deck was broken in the best ways.
Yeah. I don't even know if size actually plays anything in that game.
It was basically just trying to give a sense of scale with how strong the creatures were at that point.
Ah. So they weren't actually that big? You're lying to me?
Well, I mean, like, it's kind of inconsistent with how much size of a creature has to do with power. For instance, there's Eryximachus, which is literally the size of an island, is only a 12/12. Meanwhile, there's another creature with the same stats, like a T-Rex that's like, I don't know, maybe half the size of Godzilla. It was like, one of those is definitely bigger than the other.
Well, yeah, but maybe he just has really, really weak shins.
The island-sized Kraken?
Yes. He's just a little baby wimp, even if he's super strong.
Even if he's the size of an island.
Yeah, he's just a big old baby.
It's like there was that giant that literally was strong enough to kill 2 people with 1 hit.
Well, yeah, I guess so.
How big do you consider that?
Not
If
big enough.
something
He's that weak.
If something that takes 4 hits to kill someone is the size of an island.
Hey, man, maybe it could be a really small island, like, you know.
There's a city on back.
Oh. Well, that's the real problem. The city.
It's having to fight while also not drowning its citizens.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's like that whole thing of how exactly does power scaling work in Magic the Gathering? Because those things are also about the same size as literal elder gods. The same strength. Like, have about the same strength.
I don't know, man. I think somebody clearly doesn't have, the right stuff.
But yeah, that deck was just fucking hilarious.
I'm glad you had fun. Where was I going with? We keep getting sidetracked by the most random bullshit. I'm blaming you for that, actually. Oh shit, I think he died, guys. What are we gonna do? Tom's dead. Oh no. Llytic's dead. Oh no.
There we go.
Wow, okay.
Okay, there we go. Fucking hell.
That was awkward.
Yes. Anyway. Deliberately, I took a deep breath and then another, letting her scent rip through me like wildfire. The room was thick with her perfume. Her fragrance was fragrance.
She's a thick fragrance.
Her fragrance was layered on every surface. My head swam, but I fought the spinning. I would have to get used to this if I were going to attempt any kind of relationship with her. I took another deep, burning breath.
And then I died.
Shit. Your line.
I watched her sleeping until the sun rose behind the eastern clouds, plotting and breathing. Dude.
Not healthy.
Yeah. You need to abort while you still have the chance.
Oh shit, it's the plot of Eclipse.
Abort?
Alright, that was the one where she got pregnant.
What? Oh,
Yeah,
right.
half vampire kid. I think it was Eclipse. Either that or it was the first half of Breaking Dawn. One of the two.
Nice.
I got home just after the others had left for school. I changed quickly, avoiding Esme's questioning eyes. She saw the feverish light in my face, and we both felt worry and relief. My long melancholy had pained her. She was said it seemed to be over.
It's over. Take this.
It's over. 9,000.
It's over for you. I'll be. I'll be here all week.
You have to be.
No. Alright, so
You're
what?
going.
Yeah. I ran to school, arriving a few seconds after my siblings did. They did not turn, though. Alice at least must have known that I stood here in the thick woods that bordered the pavement. Wait until no one was looking, and then I strolled casually from between the trees into the lot of full parked cars.
Lot full of parked cars. Not a lot of
That's what I said.
full parked cars.
What?
The
I
cars
said
are
it right.
parked and full.
Yeah, they're full of gas. Didn't you know there's a gas station on campus?
Ah, okay. Well, now it makes sense. I heard Bella's truck rumbling around the corner and paused behind a Suburban, where I could watch without being seen. Fucking creep.
Weirdo. Anyways, what are we talking about?
Your line.
My
She
line.
drove.
She what?
Drove.
She drove into the lot, glaring at my Volvo for a long moment before she parked in one of the most distant spaces, a frown on her face.
Why did they take your Volvo? You ran through the woods. Why is your Volvo here? Why didn't they take one of their sports cars?
Edward's asleep. Time to steal his stuff.
Yeah, sorry, bro. We stole your car while you were out.
We also crashed it.
Oh God.
It was her idea. Bye.
It was strange to remember that she was probably still angry with me, and with good reason.
Yeah, she does have good reason, you fucking creep.
Well, she doesn't know about that part yet.
That doesn't make it any more acceptable.
Well, of course not.
I always keep losing whenever I get.
Yes,
I'm sorry.
I wanted.
I wanted to laugh at myself or kick myself. All my plotting and planning was entirely moot if she didn't care for me, too, wasn't it? Your dream could have been about something completely random. I am such an arrogant fool.
Ah!
You're only now realizing this? Dummy. He's a dummy.
You know what? Maybe I should just have Karaya beat him up instead of me. I mean, she could probably make that really fucking interesting.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, she is a rage player, so.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I'm not messing with that. You have fun talking to that.
Oh yeah. Like, there's a good reason we ended up going spades-wise.
Ah, come on. Maybe they need a nice little friend. They don't have to go spade with them.
I mean, there's a reason why she's typically throwing me through moons.
You need to stop destroying the moons. They're actually really helpful for the environment.
It's not like we're doing it to Earth's moon. There are
Well, there are
plenty of
other
planets in like the galaxy that don't have life on them that we can just throw things through their moons.
Oh, you mean in a galaxy far, far away?
I mean, technically still in the Milky Way, but
Long ago? In a galaxy far, far away? Star
Yeah.
Wars!
in a galaxy far, far away that people won't stop getting upset about.
In a galaxy far, far away that I really don't care about.
How dare character development happen between movies?
How dare there be a new movie?
See, clearly Mark Hamill didn't like this thing, despite the fact that in the same interview, he said, "Well, at first I was unhappy with this change, but then I realized it made sense for the character." Now we're just gonna cherry pick parts of the interview.
I don't know, man.
I fucking can't stand quote unquote objective review channels. They're so fucking stupid. The only thing that matters is an airtight script. Bitchware!
I don't know who you're watching, but alright.
For one, I'm not going to sit through a 3-hour quote unquote review of a movie that really just amounts to basically it being paused every 5 seconds so someone can say something that adds no insight whatsoever.
Ah, shit. Shots fired at people.
Facts stated.
Oh my. Fuck, is it my line again?
No. Let's see. Well, it was so much the better for her if she didn't care for me. That wouldn't stop me from pursuing her, but I would give her fair warning as I pursued. I owed her that. That's not weird and creepy at all. I'm going to make you fall in love with me.
I heard you talk about it in a dream, so I know you love me.
Yeah, yeet.
Alright, let's see. I walked silently forward, wondering how best to approach her. By turning around and walking away.
Well, you see, you strike up a simple conversation with a person, because that's what normal people do.
Wonderful weather we're having. Shit.
It's 114. God damn it. No one's ever going to be able to see that one. Fuck.
Let's just stop talking about Edward then and explain what happened right now.
I'll explain what happened in the one that gets first uploaded. She made it easy. Her truck key slipped through her fingers as she got out and fell into a deep puddle.
Oh, let me get that for you. Trips and falls into the puddle. Oof. She reached down, but I got to it first, retrieving it before she had put her fingers in the cold water. Pretty sure when she takes it from your cold, dead hand, she's going to be just as upset.
God damn it. I leaned back against her truck and as she started. Started.
She started.
And then straightened up. I'm guessing it means that she was startled. Like she jumped.
How do you do that? Internet. She demanded.
Oh. Okay, that was you. That was the line, okay.
Yeah.
Yes, she was still angry.
No
but
shit.
You see, I reached down into the water.
I know. This boy doesn't think whenever he has an excuse.
Like, both of them are just fucking idiots.
Mm-hmm.
Why did you do that? Well, you see, I bent down.
No, I mean, how'd you get over here? I mean, were you looking for me this whole time?
With my legs.
Yeah, with my legs. Were you like... were you staring at me this whole time? Is that why you want to know?
See and watched you drop your keys.
So I came over here and picked them up.
I am a power walking champion. Okay, that one might just be me. I power walk everywhere. My walking speed is way faster than most people's.
Walking's too hard. Just don't do it.
Which is really annoying whenever like an entire sidewalk is blocked off by people.
Mm-hmm. You have to like
and
walk
they're
through the
all
ground.
walking incredibly fucking slow.
I can just picture you behind them, glaring at them, just.
Like, okay, like I can typically get like across campus in less than 10 minutes. Like I'm not meant to move this slow. My legs are long. I must stretch them. That is kind of part of it. Is just the fact that I mean, one, I have long legs. Two, I used to be super short when everyone else I knew was taller than me, so I already had to, like, take longer strides to keep up with them.
Ah.
Like, tall people are just naturally faster. Like, their
Wow, I
base
never would have
walking
guessed.
speed, just because of how long their legs are, is, like, moderate jog for shorter people.
Yeah, so you're in the long leg gang.
Yes. I am all leg. Hot leg, hot egg. Leg so hot it fry an egg.
What? What the hell are you talking about? That sounds so familiar, but at the same time
One
it
of those
doesn't.
things that like popped up on 4chan a while back, along with a picture of like a person's bare leg that had a fried egg on it.
Of course, 4chan.
Well, yeah. I
Nice
mean, when
meme.
they're not all being like self-pitying, annoying, angry virgins, they're actually sometimes doing stuff that's funny.
I mean, there's a reason the site's still around. Never used it though.
Yeah, I mean, it's basically just an American knockoff of 2chan.
I don't even know what that is, but okay.
That's the thing that Gecko Castle was based off of.
2chans. 2 channels. We've only gone through 3 pages. We really, again, have literally...
Well, if you'd read!
Really? It's my line? Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
I for her to key. Do what?
Pick up the key. Well, you see! She held her hand out, and I dropped the key in her palm. I took a deep breath, pulling in her scent. Well, that's weird.
Yeah, it is. It's almost like Edward's weird.
Yes.
Glad we can agree.
Waiting on you.
Appear out of thin air, she clarified.
Bella, it's not my fault if you're exceptionally unobservant.
Wow, what a dick thing to say.
Even more so than how did you get over here with my legs?
Yeah.
How did you appear out of thin air?
Because that one's kind of
I'm
funny.
very quiet. It's like those at least imply that it's not like her eyes tricking her, it's just that she didn't notice.
Yeah. The way he said it was just like exceptionally unobservant. Like, that's the way to just like a... You should toss an insult at people, like a bully.
Like, that's kind of the whole thing. Like, part of my issue is the fact that, like, half the time my footsteps are unusually quiet, which is rather interesting whenever it's like something like a convention or something and I'm with a group of friends, because oh hey, there's not much space on this side, I'll just go around back and appear on the other side. Where the fuck did you get here?
Oh no, I used to do that too to people.
Or like just at the fact that at cons, like, a couple of friends are looking at a booth and I've already looked at everything at that booth. Well, I'm just gonna walk off.
I don't even have to be at a convention. I'm literally just so quiet that I actually am known by, like, at my church as the person that people lose. Because I managed to walk off in any situation. I actually fell asleep in a basement once and everyone forgot I was in there.
That's concerning.
Yeah.
The words were wry, almost a joke. Was there anything she didn't see?
Yeah. Me. Because we're not real. So we're gonna think this will be our last page or whatever?
Yeah, we'll just do this page.
Alright. Did you hear how my voice wrapped around her name like a caress? That's
Fuck off.
not creepy at all.
She glared at me, not appreciating my humor. Her heartbeat sped. From anger? From fear? For a moment she looked down.
Fuck off, bruv, she said. Why the traffic jam last night? She asked without meeting my eyes. I thought you were supposed to be pretending I don't exist, not irritating me to death.
That is an excellent question. Hey, why did you box me into the parking lot? So I had to deal with a whole bunch of fuckwits trying to fuck me. That's not a very cash money thing for you to do.
That wasn't very cash money, Edward. Edward's not very cash money guy, it seems.
Obviously not. Edward is quite possibly the least cash money person out there. And believe me, I know some very not cash money people.
Is it me?
I was going to go with that one Cerulean blood I know, but... I mean, if you want to take that role.
Nice. Best girl isn't very cash money now.
Still very angry. It was going to take some effort to make things right with her. I remembered my resolve to be truthful to her.
You see, I'm actually a vampire. She slaps him.
Maybe Johnny is vampire.
That was for Tyler's sake, not mine. I had to give him his chance, and then I left. I couldn't help thinking of her expression yesterday.
Yeah.
She punches him in the gut. Fuck you, Edward.
She punched me in the dick. The only part of me that's not rock hard.
Well, there's your problem. Don't be rock hard. Be Brock hard.
I'll turn my frying pan into a drying pan.
Yeah.
You! She gasped and then broke off, appearing to be too furious to finish.
Why
there it was. That same expression. I choked back another laugh. She was mad enough already. Fuck off. I hope she breaks your hands.
People aren't cute when they're angry.
I mean, it depends on what kind we're talking about. I mean,
this is not the
Kari
cute
is pretty good looking when she's furious enough to throw me through a moon.
You know what? Okay, sure. Whatever you like, you fucking weirdo.
But that's also a relationship based on pissing each other off, so...
Yeah, stop it with your... This isn't weird troll romance. This is a person.
True. This isn't John and Teresi.
And I'm not pretending you don't exist, I finished. It was right to keep this casual teasing. She would not understand if I let her know how I really felt. I would frighten her. I had to keep my feelings in check, keep things in light.
You see, you make my hose jump.
You give me the big bonerone.
I've got a heart boner for you.
Oh my gosh. I love that song. Good song.
It is an amazing song. Then again, I've yet to find a Ninja Sex Party song that I didn't like.
Didn't there? No. And Starbomb just released a new album. That's what.
Yeah, Starbomb released a new album, which includes, among other things, Welcome to the Mario Party, a third Legend of Zelda rap called A Boy and His Boat. I hate you, boat. Let's see, what else does it include? An Overwatch song called Blowing the Payload.
Like up or?
It's just Overwatch fucking up.
Oh, that's awesome.
Like Diva trying to shoot away a rainstorm. From above.
What? Justice reigns from above.
I'm trying to remember what other songs there are, because I've been listening. There was this song, I can't remember what it's, Vegeta Serenade, in which it's a song Vegeta's writing for Bulma. Alright, that's good. Now just don't mention Goku. Let's see, what was some of the other ones?
There's a weird Donkey Kong one, right?
Yes. Hi, my name is Donkey Kong. Oh, God. Oh, fuck. Look, Jesus Christ. There's some great songs. Oh, yeah, This Song Sucks is also kind of hilarious.
Wait, that's in the Starbomb album?
This Song Sucks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's it about?
It's literally about rejected song ideas.
Really?
Yes.
So it's just a list of all these bullshit songs?
Yes, but they're singing them all.
Okay, now I really need to get that album downloaded after this.
Let's see, where were we?
Boneless pizza, am I right? Haha, me.
Did you read your line of the I'm not pretending? Or no?
Keep things in light. That's the last thing I said, right?
Okay. So you are trying to irritate me to death since Tyler's van didn't do the job?
Ooh, Edward, big mistake.
Are we talking about the death part or the irritating part?
The irritating part. A quick flash of anger pulsed through me. Could she honestly believe that? Yes! She could!
You're really fucking annoying.
You're big stupid, okay, Edward? You're like big stupid.
I've role-played characters less annoying than you.
I've been less annoying than you. Personally.
Granted, now that I think about it, I don't think any of the characters I've roleplayed have been annoying, just weird.
Nah, I like to roleplay characters who are assholes, and I make assholes less annoying than him.
Yeah, Ruru's not nearly as much of an asshole as Edward.
Yeah, fuck Edward.
And Ruru's basically going around telling everyone to fuck themselves.
Yeah, or just being superly sarcastic with them, or whipping their eyes out for breaking into her fucking room. Still a
That
dick
one
move.
was justified.
Yeah.
I do also love the fact that it was just in me. Like, that is just something that, like, yeah, you break into someone, like, a fucking rogue's room, you should expect to get hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, why was
Fuck
I just
Edward.
now thinking about, like, Rammus dealing with someone hitting on her and not being into it? Hey, how about we go back to my place, grabs, electrocutes?
I'll give you a reason to stay in bed all day. Ooh, what do you mean?
I'm just imagining electrocutes, then can you not? Like, doesn't say anything before electrocuting, just completely calm and straight-faced.
Oh my gosh, I'm picturing that like Spider-Man to the Spider-Verse meme where he just like places a hand on their shoulder. Hey.
Hey.
Yeah.
Could have been worse, it could have been the acid.
Yeah, it could be. Bella, you're utterly absurd, I snapped.
Oh, God. Oh, wait, whoa, I think you skipped a line.
I thought I'd read a quick flash, though.
Yeah, so that means I didn't read my line.
God damn it.
It was irrational for me to be so affronted. She didn't know of the transformation that had happened to me last night, but I was angry all the same. Yeah, because you're a fucking jackass.
Bella, you are utterly absurd, I snapped.
Ugh. Her face flushed, and she turned her back on me. She began to walk away. Now I'm just imagining Ranmus having someone throw Edward to the ground and then just pouring acid on him. Or better yet, turning someone into a giant monster to beat the shit out of him.
She turns Bella into a giant monster.
Well, this can only end well.
Alright, let's see.
Am I out of... Okay, yes. Okay.
Yeah, remorse. I had no right to be angry.
No, it had no right to my anger. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was I had no right to be anger. I was wait. Wait, I pleaded.
No, she said. She did not stop, so I followed after her.
She didn't turn around or even say anything. She merely flipped me off while not breaking her stride.
I really just fucking hate Edward right now.
Yes. Again, actually, I could probably use space powers to make my shovel the size of a planet and hand it off to Karaya. Then we bring Edward into space.
Well, that's already... No, just do like the JoJo thing and shoot him into space.
Well, no. Basically, we do like a baseball bat situation, but with a shovel the size of a planet.
But the second he's in space, he's already done for. You don't have to do anything after that.
Not necessarily. These are Twilight vampires, remember?
Yeah, but it happened to that JoJo villain, and he's not back.
Yes, but you know what's even better than that? Launching them through space at the speed of.
At the speed of angry.
Yes, at the speed of angry. At the speed of rage.
Yeah, exactly. What is the speed of rage?
Boom, boom. Just like flying through space at near light speed after getting hit by a shovel.
It's overkill. I don't think he needs that. But at the same time, yeah, it'd be funny.
Oh yeah.
Are you sure you're not the rage player? You get angry at a lot of things.
Just get annoyed at a lot of things.
Yeah. You an angry boy.
God damn it. Let's see. Where were we?
I'm
sorry. That was rude. I'm not saying it isn't true. It was absurd to imagine that I wanted her harmed in any way. But it was rude to say anyway.
Why won't you leave me alone?
Because he's a creep. Believe me, I wanted to say. I've tried.
Oh, and also, I'm wretchedly in love with you.
Keep it light.
Fuck this.
Yeah. Just, fuck this person. Consensually. I mean, platonically.
Fuck them aggressively.
Fuck them platonically.
Throw ducks at them. Wait, better yet, throw geese at them.
Hurl them into space, hit them with a shovel the size of a planet, and send them hurtling through space at near light speed until they crash into another planet, obliterating both of them.
But if you can't do that, geese will work.
Yes. Anyway, I'm Llytic.
I wish I was Tom. What? No, I don't.
I
never said that.
You wish you were that vanilla?
I wish you